class, for today's video, I am going to show you or discuss about exponential functions. So in here, we're going to tackle all about exponential functions or how to graph exponential functions. But before that, I am going to discuss first the following properties of exponential functions. So first, the domain is the set of all real numbers. The range is the set of all positive real numbers. Number 3, it is a one-to-one function. It satisfies the horizontal line test. So take note of this. It satisfies the horizontal line test. Number 4, the y-intercept is 1. There is no x-intercept. So tandaan niyo po to. In properties of exponential function, there is always no value for x-intercept. Then number 5, the horizontal asymptote is the line which is y equals 0 or the x-axis. Then there is again, tandaan nyo na there is no vertical asymptote. Right? Then last, number 6, the function is increasing if b is greater than 1 and decreasing if 0 is less than b and b is less than 1. See to the following example. Example number 1, sketch the graph of f of x equals to the square root of x. Okay, so first, paano ba natin ma-sketch yung graph ng f of x equals 2 raised to x? So, first step, we're going to construct a table of values, which is, we have the following values for x, then f of x, or simply the y value. So now, paano ba natin, or saan ba natin kukunin yung value ng x? Okay po, so dito, kayong bahala kung ano yung gagamitin nyo, kung let's say, negative 10, negative 9, kayo bahala. Pero in this case, gagamitin natin palagi is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So again po, kung gusto nyo gumamit ng ibang number, so kayo bahala, basta mayroon tayong negative and then positive value. Okay? So now, paano ba natin makukuha yung following or value for y? Okay? So as you can see, mayroon tayong, or yung given equation natin is, or function is 2 raised to x. So, mayroon tayo ditong value na x, which is negative 3. So, i-substitute lang natin yung negative 3 sa value ng x, or sa x, which is yung 2 raised to x. So, let's say, so, i-solve natin 2. So, yung x natin, palitan siya natin ng negative 3. Okay, so, ayan siya. So, mayroon tayong 2 raised to negative 3. Okay po. So, kung familiar pa kayo sa law of exponent, lalo na especially pag may mga negative signs, ano po yung kukunin natin? Kukunin po natin yung fraction po niya. Okay, so diba yung 2 is mayroon siyang denominator na 1. So, kukunin lang po natin yung reciprocal niya. So, since the reciprocal tayo, so the denominator of 2 is 1. So, nasa unahan na po yung 1 over 2. Okay pa? So, reciprocal now. Saan ba mapupunta yung 3? Yung 3, mapupunta na po siya dito sa exponent ng denominator, which is 2. Kasi nga po, kinuha lang natin yung reciprocal since yung 2 is may square root na negative 3 or may exponent rather na negative 3, so din pa rin siya. Now, bakit po siya positive na? Okay po? So, kung kukunin po natin yung reciprocal, of course, mawawala na po yung negative sign. Okay? So, 1 over 2 cube. Okay, so after that, simplify na natin. So, copy 1. And then, 2, simplify natin. 2 raised to 3, so we have 8. So, our answer there is 1, 8. Okay po? So, same process with value for x, which is negative 2. So, kopyahin lang natin is yung 2. Then, yung exponent, papalitan natin ng negative 2. So, same process, 1 over 2. So, exponent natin will be 2. So, answer natin is 1. 2 raised to 2, we have 4. So, ilalagay natin dito is 1/4. So, gamitin naman natin is negative 1. So, 2 raised to negative 1. Okay po? So, meron tayong 1 over 2. Then, ilagay pa rin natin yung 1. So, our answer is 1/2. So, ilagay na natin siya dito. 1/2. So, now, let's proceed with 0. So, 0 raised to, 2 rather raised to 0. Okay po. So, again, familiar pa ba kayo sa law of exponent? Always remember that pag naka-exponent or pag lagi pong naka-exponent sa 0, the answer is always equal to 1. Okay po? Tatandaan nyo na pag naka-exponent or naka-raise siya sa 0, the answer is always equal to 1. Kahit gaano mang kataas yung base natin. Let's say, mayroon tayo itong 1,000 raised to 0, so the answer is always equal to 1. So, ilagay na natin siya dito, 1. Okay? So, next, gamitin natin yung 1. So, we have 2 rather raised to 1. So, the answer is, of course, we have 2. So, 2, then gamitin natin is yung 2. So, 2 raised to 2, our answer is 4. Then, last is yung 3. So, 2 raised to 3, we have 8. So, ito na po yung mga value natin for y value, satisfying the following value for x. Again, kayo po bahala kung anong gagamitin yung mga value dito. Basta mayroon negative, 0, then sa baba is positive. Okay? So, after constructing a table of values, we're going to plot the following points using the Cartesian coordinate plane. So, let's proceed to our next step. So, we're going to plot the points and connect them using smooth curve. Okay? So, in here, as you can see po, kung napapansin nyo, fraction yung given natin sa may y symbol for x. So, ang gagawin po natin dyan is, i-ano lang natin siya, i-convert into decimal. So, like for example, yung 1/8, convert natin siya into decimal. So, the value for 1 is 0.1. So, for 1/4, 0.25. Then, for 1/2, 0.5. So, i-connect na natin siya sa Cartesian coordinate plane. Okay po, so negative 3, then 0.1. So, approximately na lang po tayo na dito yung 0.1. Okay po, approximate lang tayo kasi nga decimal po siya. So, hindi talaga siya perfect masyado. Okay? So, 2, 0.25. So, dito siya. 2. Then, 0.25. And 1, 0.5. Then, sa 0 and 1. So, dito siya. 0.1. And 1, 2. So, 1, 2. Then, 2, 4. Dito yung 2, then dito sa taas yung 4, then last 3, 8. So, dito yung 3, then dito yung 8. Then, after po ma-plot yung points, so, i-connect lang natin siya. So, sabi dito is smooth. So, medyo ano siya ng konti. Sayaan nyo na. Okay po. So, yun lang. First step natin is we're going to construct a table of values. So, pag nakuha na natin yung lahat ng value for x and y, i-plot na po natin siya. And then, connect them using smooth curve. Let's write the following properties. So, for domain, okay, so ilagay lang natin is set of all real numbers or yung symbol for domain. And range, set of all positive real numbers. So, now, kunin natin yung y-intercept. So, y-intercept is 0, 1. So, bakit po ba 0, 1 yung y-intercept natin? Kasi, pinakamalapit siya sa 0, diba? So, as you can see, lahat naman siya sa 0, okay? So, paano siya nakuha yung 1? So, diba yung, yung given function natin is 2. So, 2. So, since sabi ko kanina, pinakamalapit sila lahat sa 0, so 2 raised to 0, so 1. So, kaya naging 1. So, yung 0 po, nakuha siya dito. Okay, ito lang naman siya talaga totally off. Okay? So, yun then, for x-intercept, none. Okay, so, bakit none? So, balikin natin kanina yung properties. So, x-intercept is none. Then, horizontal asymptote is 0. Okay po? So, of course, 0. Okay, so let's proceed to our next example. Okay, so, example number 2 is sketch the graph of f of x equals 1/2 raised to x. So, first step, construct a table of values. So, we're going to find x or write the following values for x, which is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then, for values for y or f of x, which is 1/2 raised to x, so hahanapin po natin siya. We're going to substitute the given value for x sa x dito. Okay po? So, first, gamitin natin yung negative 3. So, we have 1/2. So, yung x, papalitan natin siya ng negative 3. Okay, so, paano kaya ito i-simplify? So, kung kanina, yung given value natin is, kung balikan natin siya, diba, 2 raised to x. So, 2 naging negative 3. So, dito, ganun din naman yung, parang yung step natin is i-inverse natin or reverse. Babalik rin lang natin siya. Okay po? So, kung dito, kinuha natin reciprocal or yung fraction, dito kukunin natin is yung exponential form niya. So, okay po? So, 2 raise na siya sa 3. Okay ba? So, kukunin na lang natin yung 2, then naka-raise na siya sa 3. Hindi na po siya negative kasi nga, kinuha natin yung exponential form niya. Okay? So, 2, then raise to positive 3 na po ha. Positive 3 natin. So, simplify na natin siya. So, we have 2 raised to 3, we have 8. So, isulat na natin siya dito. 8. Next, gamitin natin is yung negative 2. So, 1 half, then negative 2. So, same process, 2. Then, negative 2, magiging positive 2. So, we have 2 raised to 2, we have 4. The next is negative 1. So, 1 half. Then, negative 1. So, we have 2 raised to 1. So, of course, we have 2. Okay, so, gamitin na natin yung 0. So, 1 half raised to 0. So, 2 raised to 0 is 1. Okay? 1. Then, next is 1. 1 half raised to 1. Okay? So, dito po, since positive naman na yung exponent natin, so, hindi na po natin kailangan kunin yung hindi natin kailangan kunin yung exponential form niya. Okay po? So, kunin lang natin siya pag negative yung exponent. So, 1 times 1, we have 1. Then, 2 times 1, we have 2. So, still, the answer natin, or the answer natin is 1 half. So, gamitin natin yung 2. 1 half raised to 2. So, 1 times 1, we have 1. Then, 2 times 2, we have 4. So, we have 1/4. The next is 3. So, 1 half raised to 3. So, we have 1 raised to 3, 1. Then, 2 raised to 3, we have 8. So, answer natin dito is 8. Okay? So, after po makuha yung, or after constructing a table of values, gagamitin natin, or kukunin natin, or i-sketch na natin yung graph. Okay po? Okay, so, plot all points and connect them using smooth curve. Okay? So, i-connect na natin, or i-plot na natin yung mga following points. So, first, we have 3, 8, or negative 3, 8. So, nandito po yung 3. So, let's say dito yung 3. Then, sa taas yung 8. So, 3, 8. The next, negative 2, 4. So, ito yung negative 2. Ito yung 4. So, ayan. Then, negative 1, 2. So, dito yung 1s. Ayan yung negative. Negative 1, positive 2. Then, 0, 1. So, dito yung 0, 1. Then, again po, pag fraction, i-convert lang natin siya into decimal. So, decimal po ng 1 half is 0.5. Then, for 1/4, we have 0.25. Okay? So, ayan. Hindi ko nasabay yung 3. So, pwede naman siya isama dito. Okay? Kung hindi ko nasama siya. Okay? So, after nyan, after ma-plot yung point, so, i-connect lang natin siya. So, ayan. Okay? So, yung mga following properties natin, for domain, so, again, isulat lang natin, set of all real numbers. Then, for range, set of all positive real numbers. Then, y-intercept is 0, 1. So, bakit po? Kasi, halos malapit po silang lahat sa 0. So, therefore, we have 0, 1. Then, x-intercept, of course, none. Then, horizontal asymptote is 0. Then, since 0 is less than b, wherein b is less than 1, of course, our function is decreasing. Okay, so decreasing siya. Okay, so that's all. That's the example of how to sketch the graph of the following exponential function. Let's proceed to application of exponential functions in real-life situation. So we have 3 applications in real-life situation. So first, we have exponential models and calculation graph. Suppose a quantity y doubles every t units of time. If y sub 0 is the initial amount, then the quantity y after t units of time is given by. Okay, so ito yung representation natin. Y equals y sub 0 times 2. Bakit to? 2 kasi it doubles. So, based from sa kanina sa binasa ko, then raised to t over t. Okay po, so ito yung number of time. Okay? So, example number 1, let t equals time in days. At t equals 0, there were initially 20 bacteria. Suppose that the bacteria double every 100 hours. Give an exponential model for the bacteria as a function of it. Okay? So, we have the following solutions. So, first, we have, start tayo sa 0 kasi given dito sa problem, at t equals 0, number of bacteria is 20. Okay po, so ito siya. Then, suppose that the bacteria double every 100 hours, okay? So, at t equals 100, number of bacteria equals 20 times 2. At t equals 200, number of bacteria equals 20 times 2 raised to 2. Okay po, kasi nga nagdo-double yung bacteria niya every 100 hours. So, at t equals 300, number of bacteria equals 20 times 2 raised to 3. Then, at t equals 400, number of bacteria equals 20 times 2 raised to 4. Okay. So, after giving the exponential model, so ayan po. So, okay na yan. So, representation. So, kukunin na po natin yung exponential model for the bacteria. So, ito na po yung sagot natin. An exponential model for this situation is, ito na po siya. So, yung, di ba yung gagamitin natin na formula is, ito na siya, y equals y sub 0 times 2. Bakit to? Kasi double. Raised to t over t, so number of days natin or time. Okay? So, yung y sub 0 natin is 20. Saan po ito nakuha dito po? So, initially, 20 bacteria. So, times 2 kasi nga double. Then, raised to t over 100. Saan po nakuha yung 100? Dito po siya. So, ito po yung number of days. Okay? Example number 2. At time t equals 0, 500 bacteria are in Petri dish. And this amount triples every 15 hours. So, we are going to find problem or 2. So, first, bakit given? Okay, so, give an exponential model for this situation. Then, letter B, how many bacteria are in the dish after 40 days? Okay po. So, first, ang kukunin natin is yung exponential model. So, hindi ko na isusulat yung isa-isa yung at t equals 0 at t equals 100. Okay po. So, gamitin na natin yung given formula. So, we have y equals y sub 0. So, since ang sabi dito is triples, okay po, triple. So, therefore, yung 2 hindi natin gagamitin. Ang ilalagay natin dito is 3. Okay? So, raised to t over, yan, so big letter t, okay? So, now, hahanapin natin, or ano ba yung value ng y sub 0? Okay po? So, yung value ng y sub 0 is 500. Okay po? Ito siya, 500 bacteria. Then, yung malaking letter t. Okay po? Or yung number of time. Okay? So, t equals, ano po kaya siya dyan? So, ito dito sa 15 hours. So, 15. So, after nyan, i-distribute lang natin siya sa given equation. So, we have y equals y sub 0, 3, because triple, then t over t. Okay? So, distribute na natin. So, we have 500, then 3, raised to t over 15. So, ito na po yung ating exponential model for this solution. So, letter B, how many bacteria are in the dish after 400 days? So, gagamitin po natin to. Ang hahanapan naman natin is yung kung ilan daw bacteria after 40 days. So, y equals 3 raised to t over t. So, 500, then 3 t over 15. So, dito po, yung 40, ipapalit na natin siya dito sa exponent na t, yung small letter t. Okay po? So, ipapalit na natin siya 40 over 15. So, now, dito po, pag ganitong mga situation, kakailanganin natin dito ng calculator kasi hindi po ito kaya ng mano-mano. Kasi as you can see, mataas yung denominator or yung exponent natin, which is, mataas na siya tapos in fraction form na siya. Okay. So, gagamit tayo dito ng scientific calculator. So, kung wala kayong scientific calculator, pwede naman kayong mag-download ng scientific calculator sa cellphone nyo. So, ituturo ko na lang, ilalagay ko na lang dito sa video. Okay. So, now, gamit tayo ng scientific calculator. So, ang sagot natin dyan is approximately. Okay, so ayan. So, hindi ko na ipakita. Basta pag ginamit nyo siya or input nyo siya sa scientific calculator, so ito, ilagay nyo na 500 times 3, tapos exponent, ilagay nyo is yung denominator or may fraction natin na 40/15. So, bakit nakalagay na approximately? Kasi marami po to. So, kukunin lang natin doon yung may pinakamalapit lang. So, kaya gagamit tayo ng approximately na symbol. Hindi po siya equal kasi hindi talaga siya totally, okay? So, therefore, the bacteria or situation natin is, therefore, there will be 9,360 bacteria after 40 days. Okay? And application of exponential function in real life. So we have exponential decay. So the half-life decay of a radioactive substance takes for half of the distance to decay. So we have the given formula for exponential function and half-life. So y equals y sub 0 times 1/2. So saan po galing yung 1/2? Yung half-life natin. Raised to t over letter t, yung number of time natin. Okay? So, example number 1, suppose that the half-life of a certain radioactive substance is 10 days and there are 10 grams initially. Determine the amount of substance remaining after 30 days. Okay? So, ito yung solution natin. So, at t equals 0, so the amount of substance is 10 grams. So, ito po siya galing dito. Okay, 10 grams. So, at t equals 10 days, so the amount of substance will be 5 grams. Bakit po siya 5 grams? Kasi half na lang. Okay po? So, may divide siya by 2. Okay? So, at t equals 20 days, so the amount of substance will be 2.5 grams. Then, at t equals 30 days, the amount of substance will be 1.25 grams. So, the exponential model for this situation is, ito po siya. So, y equals 10. So, saan po pala yung 10? Dito. So, 10 grams times 1/2. So, given siya dito sa given formula natin. Raised to t over 10. So, saan po galing yung 10? Dito po sa 10 days. Okay, let's proceed to example number 2. The half-life of a substance is 400 years. So, letter A, find or give an exponential model for this situation. Letter B, how much will remain after 600 years if the initial amount was 200 grams? Okay po? So, hahanapin natin yung sa letter A, the exponential model. So, y equals y sub 0 times 1/2 raised to t over t. Okay. So, ngayon, ano kaya yung value ng y sub 0 natin? Okay po. So, as you can see dito, nandito nakalagay, initial amount ko as 200. So, therefore, ito po yung y sub 0 natin. Okay po. So, sa word problem, tatandaan nyo lang na before kayo mag-proceed sa solution, isusulat nyo muna yung mga given value. Okay po? Kasi minsan nakakalito din yung mga worded problem. So, value for t or number of times natin is 400. Okay po, so nakalagay naman po siya dito. The half-life of a substance is 400 years. So, 400. So, after writing all the given, so substitute or distribute into the given equation. So, we have y equals, so yung y sub 0, palitan natin ng 200. Then, copy 1/2. Then, t over, so yung ano natin, number of time natin is 400. Okay po, so ayun na siya. So, now, ito na po yung exponential model natin. So now, letter B, how much will remain after 600 years? So, after 600 years daw, if the initial amount was 200 grams. So, ganun pa rin. So, gagamitin natin itong nakuha natin sa exponential model. So, we have y equals 200, 1/2, or 1/2. Then, yung t po natin, papalitan natin siya ng 600. So, magiging 600 na po siya over 400. So, again, dito po kailangan natin ng scientific calculator. So, again, isasabay ko na lang dito sa video natin kung ano yung name nung scientific calculator na pwede nyo i-download through online. So, gamit sa cellphone nyo. Okay po, kung wala kayong scientific calculator. So, approximately lang gagamitin natin is meron tayong 70.71 grams. So, ayan po. So, i-try nyo na lang or i-solve nyo na lang siya sa calculator or scientific calculator nyo. So, approximately, we have 70.71 grams. Okay, so ito na po yung sagot natin for letter B. So, let's proceed to our next application. So, we have natural exponential function. So, the natural exponential function is the function f of x equals e raised to x. So, again po, using your scientific calculator, pwede nyo doon tingnan kung ilan ba yung value ng e raised to x. So, doon po sa scientific calculator niya, makikita doon yung letter e tapos raised to x. So, equal niya ata is nasa 2 point something. Okay? So, example, so graph f of x equals e raised to x. So, again, gagamitin pa natin is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. So, question, bakit po ba wala dito nakasama na 0? Kasi after ng negative 1, meron tayong 1, 2, unless dun sa kaninang first lesson natin. Okay, so tatandaan niyo po palagi na yung exponential function natin is dapat greater than 0. Okay po, so greater than 0 but not equal to 1. Okay, so meaning, hindi pwedeng bumaba sa 0, pero hindi pwedeng mapunta sa 1. Okay po? Bakit? Kasi, or sa 1, sa 0, I mean, okay po? Kasi pag 0 yan, let's say 0 to, tapos may naka-equal na 1, basta iba yung ano niya, iba yung magiging sagot niya. Okay po? So, now, dito, kung paano ko siya nakuha, so, scientific calculator, okay, so, e raised to x, so, yung x, papalitan natin siya ng negative 3, so, ito yung lalabas, so, 0.05, so, pwede nyo siyang i-try sa calculator nyo, okay po? So, yung letter, hindi natin siya pwedeng ipalitan kasi value yan ng exponential function, so, ang papalitan lang natin is yung x, which is negative 3, so, e raised to negative 3, so, the answer is 0.05, then, e raised to negative 2, we have 0.14, e raised to negative 1, 0.37, then e raised to 1, 2.72, then e raised to 2, we have 7.39. Then, i-graph na po natin siya kasi nga hahanapin natin is graph. So, again, estimate tayo na nandito yung 0.05. So, ayan, negative 0.05, then negative 2, 0.40. So, dyan siya nakalocate. Then, negative 1, 0.37, tapos 1, 2.72, and then 2, 7.39. So, after nyan, so, ano lang natin siya, i-connect natin siya yung smooth curve yung kanina, okay? So, that's all for today's video lesson. So, I hope you learned from this video. So, if you have any clarifications, so, questions, so, pwede nyo ako tanongin sa basic natin, okay? So, goodbye everyone, and see you in our next video lesson.